What's up, guys? We're back at JT's house, and he is moving, and he can't take his tank with him, so all this stuff is coming back to my house. Nice, so smooth. You gotta hold it in there. Yeah, like this. You gotta hold it like that, and then there you go. All right, so we're draining the tank as much as we can because I want to keep the scape intact as much as possible. But yeah, we're basically just transporting it as is back to my house, and we're gonna go from there. So now we're draining it. We're gonna remove most of the hardscape, and then we're gonna tilt it up on one side so all the water goes like to one side, and then drain it more. And then we're gonna put wet paper towels down on everything to keep all the plants moist, and then we'll transport. This is not gonna be fun.
Kidding me?
All right, so some of our larger friends were here, so they have very kindly watch the glass. You almost hit the railing there. They very kindly volunteered to carry the tank up to the apartment.
Smells like
It's gonna be a lot of bleeping in this little section. Almost there.
Sam, what's up? They got some slaves working today?
Yeah, something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, we're almost there, boys.
They got strong voice.
Yep.
Where's this going?
Right on that stand. So Dalton's side it's the other way around.
God.
All right. There we go.
Let me get my fingers out. Lean towards you.
Amazing.
Oh my god, it smells like death.
Sweet.
It does smell like fish.
All right. Thanks, boys. All right. All right, so we've got the tank, not actually aquascape, but just set up. I have to go to Korean barbecue, so I'm gonna wait till I get back home to actually kind of aquascape this. But it, everything transported really well. All the fish are pretty comfortable. Once I rescape this and kind of set everything up, I'm probably gonna add a bunch of white sand, or not white sand, but just play sand to cap this front area to make it look a little bit more natural, and then go from there, I guess. I'm probably gonna change up stocking, unfortunately. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I wasn't really happy with the scissors to begin with, so.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I mean, I might keep the scissors because they're Southeast Asian, but
that's true. The Tetris.
and the Corys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the bristlenose Pleco for sure.
Grammies are staying, though, because they're dope.
Yeah.
Wherever they are.
I'm gonna add 2 more Garamis, so there'll be 5 total in here, and they'll be really cool. But yeah, successful day so far. All right, so it's the next day, and I have not touched anything. Water's all cleared up though, and all that stuff. But my roommates are wanting to convert this tank to a peninsula tank. Obviously right now we have a black background, but they want to remove that so we can view the tank from both sides. So the background is literally just paint. Tried scraping some off last night and it came off kind of easily, but it's not going to be fun to take off and it might get really messy. So I'm, as of now, trying to figure out the logistics other than the background of making it a peninsula tank. Obviously we'd need to move all the tubing and filters and stuff to the sides, and the glass lids won't allow for that. So I have some excess polycarbonate downstairs, so I'm gonna trim these all up. Obviously I don't have enough to make individual lids for both sides, so this side's gonna have probably 3 individual, like shorter ones, and this side will have a full lid. But those will get trimmed on the sides over here for the filters to run. And I'm gonna run the intake for the filters on this side and the, I guess, outtake on this side. So that way there will be a nice flow just going across the tank, and yeah, should be pretty easy. All right, so we've begun scraping the paint off with razor blades to make this actually like a room divider tank. Razor blades are getting dull pretty quick, as you can imagine, just scraping paint and stuff, but it's going pretty well so far. The glass cleans up really well when you go back over it with a razor blade. But yeah, we're just chipping away at this. All right, so all the paint is gone. It cleaned up really nice. There's a tiny bit left, like if you can see right there, that just needs to be scraped away. But that's not really a big deal. The glass is pretty dirty on this side, and you can see like the smudge marks on the other side. And we've run the tubing out to the outside so you can see all the way through the tank. Other than that, I rearranged the wood a little bit. It's not going to be a super complicated aquascape because I'm just kind of going off of, you know, the pieces of hardscape that I already had. So, you know, we've got a few pieces of wood here, there, and then some swords. There's another sword here, and I thought there was another one towards the middle, but maybe not. And then obviously the the Cryptocorn Balance. So I'm just hoping that stuff takes up a lot of space towards the center and creates a lot of structure that's viewable from both sides. A 55 gallon really isn't the kind of tank that you want to be a room divider because it's so narrow. It's hard to create any kind of really good aquascape or hardscape because you're just limited on space so much. If I were to do this like from scratch, I would probably get a bunch of round riverstone and maybe like one piece of branchy manzanita and literally just make a pile starting high up, as high as I can, and probably silicone the stones together so I can get like one big piece here with a little bit of space between the glass on both sides, and just make piles like a hill stream kind of stuff, and then, you know, stick some branches in between, and then just have a ton of space above the tank, and then fill in the space with mosses and, you know, storaging repens maybe, and then go from there and have sand all the way around. I think that would be a really cool way to do it, because tanks like this, you have to do some weird kind of abstract scape. You can't just do a nature aquarium. It's not going to get dense. You don't have the space for it. So as of now, I'm just kind of letting it chill and letting the fish chill. I think I'm going to let this tank be like my roommate's tank, where they kind of pick the fish and they help feed the fish or whatever, and they kind of get into it. So, but yeah, I mean, definitely not my best work, but it'll do for now. I'll probably be doing an update video after I've rescaped everything, or I'm definitely going to try to move things around and rescape stuff, add moss here and there and different plants. But yeah, that's it for now, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time.